Hi guys, so today I got several new anime updates and news. About several things I didn't know about, to be honest. So the first one is from the Anime Next website from April 15, 2025. It talks about how Kanan-sama is easy as hell. Romantic comedy shonen manga gets anime adaptation. This looks like it's gonna be a lot, a lot of fan service. A lot. The focus is obviously heavily on her breast, so expecting to be some typical shonen edgy to the extreme. Looks low key looks like a vanilla hentai already. So let me read more about on this one. The story follows Kanan, a demoness who infiltrated human high school life with one devilish goal to feast on the most delicious souls. Of course, it's not a typical weird, extremely edgy high school anime adaptation of some weird manga. But plot twist, she ends up falling head over heels for a certain high school boy. Of course, she does. And becomes his girlfriend before she even gets a chance to do her demonic duty. So I guess it's going to be like the first episode, too. So it's not going to really be much of a decent romance. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of, I guess, a rom com with exaggerated etchiness. There are ways to do it well. I think My Dress Up Darling did a pretty decent job with the first season how to do etching and make it kind of work. I would just love them to do more of that, especially Days with My Stepsister with adults. I don't understand why they can't do like a proper serious rom com with adults. Now they done Water Koi and uh you can kind of say we kind of after story and a couple others, but it's just not very frequently. It's mostly these rom coms are based on high school, middle school. It's mainly that, and I don't see much of that serious romance on actual adult characters as frequently. They have one new one. I think it's called Column Generic Romance. I'm really liking that one a lot. My wife and I are really enjoying it. The adults, if you can tell, there's like a deeper meaning behind a lot of the male MC's character with the female MC, with situation of her spoiler losing her bit of a memory. I don't know much. We only watched like what 2 episodes. I think it came out, so I do find that one to be really good, and it's all dope based and makes sense. I still enjoy Days with My Stepsis a lot, but why couldn't they have just be adults? Doesn't have to be someone who study. It could be someone who just started college. That would be okay too. But I I would prefer more of that. I do miss uh seeing more like adult characters on screen. Because we only get them once in a while. But at least I'm happy with this one. As that one's really impressed me with the romance. Reminds me of the films of the nice '90s type of style. Love the animation, the column, generic romance. Love it. But anyway, with this one, I don't know. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe. It's gonna hit the small screen in 2026, so that's gonna be a while later. Of course, romance and edge moments. I think that's expected. Yeah, okay, so that one's the news for that. This one is about Yakuza Fiancé. Guess English dub. That took a while. My wife and I watched the first season. It's fun. They definitely have a toxic relationship, but it does get a bit repetitive. And they kind of focusing a lot on the stupid gang fights, which I understand why, but it does rely heavily on that too. But that's part of the series' style. I still like it. It was one of the more fun rom coms we watched last year, but very toxic and not really romantic at all, unfortunately. But that's it's a different side. The folks not really on the romance, at least not yet. But that's good to have an English dub. I definitely didn't know they're gonna make one, but I'm happy they did. That took a while though. Yeah, because the anime came out last year, so I don't know why they didn't just release the English dub around the same time. But that's good. So at least they're all gonna start streaming on Tuesday. So this was from April 14th. So yesterday, so I guess today, April 15th, they should start streaming on the English dub. Cool. No complaints on that. I think it's another very edgy one, pretty obvious with the obviously breasts of the lady there. Kanan-sama wa Akumade Choroi gets TV anime. I think it's the same thing. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the same thing as the other one just watched, but a different visual. Yeah, yeah, it's the same thing, just a different visual. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this one actually has more what things like official TV visual uh, trailer of it, visual image. Okay, it's the same thing, but just a different visual image. I guess magazine. I don't know who that individual is. I need more background. Okay, cool. All right, just more information about the album. Sorry, I thought it was something new. The Berlin Hills New Life in the Shadows releases new visual and voice drama. That's in April 15th. So today, the Berlin Hills New Life in the Shadows sounds like it's gonna be isekai. Finally starting April 3rd, and the fans can currently enjoy the adaptation of the popular harem fantasy novel series. Okay, harem. Not my favorite genre. It's as bad as isekai. Now that's kind of disappointing, but I guess that's how it is. Crunchyroll Spring 2025 mid-season lineup. Okay, so episode 3 is coming out April 17th. So I haven't watched this at all. But since it's a harem, mm, I probably will avoid this one. This I thought was really interesting and kind of weird at the same time. From Anime Corner website, April 15th, 2025. That's the limits with your stepsister. In official days with my stepsister, ASMR release announcement. Very weird. Early this month, Days with my stepsister, author Ghost Mikawa, announced the launch of new ASMR works inspired by the series. Mikawa was fully involved in the production. In the first two of in the first of two releases, listeners take the perspective of the series' main character, Yuta Asamura, who encounters psychic ayase, etc. in numerous situations, including her ear craning, sleeping next to each other, etc. etc. We saw the first season. Great series, I like it. That's a mom. Just weird as ASMR though. Yeah, I guess some people are gonna be excited for that. Inuo director Masaki Yuasa announces his new anime film Daisy Life. This from Anime Crunch. Oh no, sorry, Anime Hunch. Website April 15, 2025. That looks cool though. Kinda interesting art style. I don't know too much about this director, but he's renowned in Japan, so he definitely has some skills. Based on Banana Yoshimoto's novel Daisy Life. Okay, so this is based on the this gentleman's novel. Okay. And set for 2026 release. A lot of things are coming out next year. We're just getting information now. Okay. More background information. That's interesting. Okay. Very short, but this is cool to know. I am happy, they're making some somewhat original-ish film based on a novel. It's cool. And I think that's interesting art style. Might try it out. I'll let you guys know if I do watch it next year. Uh, we might give it a chance next year to be honest, but I don't know if you're gonna finish watch the whole thing. Depends if you like it. But that's really for anime news today. Uh, Not too many news I gave today. I'll do more later on. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're excited about anything I discussed today, and if you're okay with the whole ASMR of Days with My Stepsister. I find that kind of weird, but whatever. Um, well, first people's boat, I guess. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Watching this on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. And I hope everyone has a good night.